Are y'all ready to
Yes,
proceed?
ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court is calling 2020 CR 10020 State versus Audriana Ayala. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Judith Wimmer for the defendant.
And are you Audriana Ayala?
Yes, I am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
The
Yes,
document,
I did.
Did you understand it?
I did.
Are you the same Audriana Ayala who was placed on community supervision in 2020 CR 10020 for the offense of assault family second offense on October 11, 2021 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Violation condition number 41. On or about the 30th day of May.
Excuse me, I don't have a violation of 41. Is that a supplemental?
No.
Thank you, Ms. Abrams. Oh, I have the incorrect one.
Oh,
All right, you may proceed.
yes, Your Honor. Violation condition number 41. On or about the 30th day of May 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Audriana Ayala, did then and there fail to comply with the rules and regulations of the Esperanza Court, in that the defendant absconded from the women's sober homes in violation of condition number 41.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
State will waive the other violation. Your Honor.
Any objections to the
No, ma'am.
waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition 41, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison?
Actually, so she's supposed to be against me. She's supposed to be for me. Why did you just give him some paperwork to be against me? If he didn't want the paperwork, it shouldn't have been filled out. Because it's not complete, if his records are not complete,
I just pointed something out to him on his paperwork.
because his paperwork that was in your hand is not in his hand.
No, I
I
didn't
didn't
get
get
anything.
it. That's why he's doing it now. Because he didn't have it earlier.
All right, so this is what the state is accusing you of. They're accusing you are not following the requirements of Esperanza Court. Do you understand that? All right, you just pled true to that allegation, which is number 41. Do you understand that? And do you understand that the state is not proceeding on any other violations in the motion to revoke? They're only proceeding on violation of 41. Do you understand?
Yes, I am.
All right, so do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 41?
I do, yes, ma'am.
All right, by pleading true to violation of condition number 41, the court could sentence you up to 2 years in the prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
All right, the court is going to find violation of condition number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. That is to revoke the defendant's community supervision and sentence the defendants to 2 years TDC.
That is the agreement, Judge.
All right, the court will sentence you, the court will grant the motion, revoke, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did she pay the $100 to the approved Family Violence Center? You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Correct.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Adriana Ayala.
Yes, did you pay the $100 to the approved Family Violence Center?
I don't remember. I did pay my $1,000
For the court?
Yes, ma'am. But I don't know what else was included. So $9. But he said I didn't know. Mr. Patrick said and Thorpe said I didn't know any fines. So I'm thinking that might have been included,
Okay, let me ask.
but I'm not.
If I may, Your Honor, the court summary reflects that she did pay the $100.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So the court then, as previously stated, will give you credit for any time served. There's a affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and the court will request a therapeutic community. Did you agree to that sentence? Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, I am. What do you know about him?
Yes, there was something you wanted to say?
I have an idea of how much credit time served I have. Do you have an idea of how much credit time served I have?
I can,
they will be able to tell, they'll be able to tell your attorney. The clerk will be able to tell your attorney how much time you actually have in. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
I did.
All right, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak with an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And I'm sorry, also, as previously ordered in the agreement for probation, there's to be no contact with Cesar Rodriguez.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And Judge, but just for the record, I did let Ms. Ayala know that she does have credit for 578 days.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
May I be excused?
Cindy, do you need a cough drop or anything? All right, anyone else?
Yes, no, I have, right? I have.
Yes.
All right, James Francis.
James Francis.
All right, yes, where are we on discovery?
Judge, this is our first appearance. I'll have to check my files to verify that I've received all the discovery from the state.
All right, was the state able to tender an offer or no?
They did tender an offer, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
if you can set this for 30 days for a plea deadline date. All right, so we'll be back on October 16th. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. Do you understand? Do you have any questions about anything? All right, we'll see you then.
Judge,
Yeah.
if I could impose on you that October is my drug court month, could we do that on the 14th?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, is the 14th available?
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you,
October
Judge.
14th.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, excuse me.
Yes, thank you. All right, anyone else ready?
On that GPS issue.
Yes.
Judge, so we're okay with tracking it only with a curfew from 12:30 PM to 12:30 AM,
AM to PM.
AM to PM.
What, 12:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.?
Yes, that should allow him to work. And then we could supply documentation to GPS if he's got some weekend shifts.
Okay,
And then just continued no contact, have 2 names and then 2 addresses.
all right. So if you all will write that in the order for me and hand that back to me and I'll put it in the system. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's it. Francis. Ayala.
Virginia Ramos. All right, anyone else ready? All right. Mahmoud Al Gadrab. Oh, let me see. All right, Audriana. So this is the new order. That's my. Thank you. Okay, let me go to your client's case. All right, today is plea deadline date.
Your Honor, we have received an offer. My client has pending criminal charges in another jurisdiction. He has an attorney on those, and this attorney was just retained in Hardin County to represent him. And I'm trying to get with the attorney to kind of see what can happen here and there. And I would just ask that we give him extra time.
All right, and why were you late for court?
I live in Houston.
Well, he told me he got here, but he had to go to the bathroom. It was drove in.
Oh, no, he wasn't on time.
No, when he got here, he had to go to the bathroom before he reported.
No, I mean, he wasn't on time.
Yeah,
So,
next time come into the court and
Oh.
then.
so Ms. Ferguson? On this case, set it for jury trial date and plea deadline date, please. State, how long is this trial gonna last? All right, so it'll be a short trial, Ms. Ferguson. All right, so your jury trial date is gonna be November 12th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anyone else? All right, Christopher Armstrong. Are you all ready to proceed? All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 11229, State versus Christopher Armstrong. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
David Rodriguez for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Armstrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Christopher M. Armstrong who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 11229 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on February 6, 2023 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Your Honor, state is proceeding on violated condition number 2, which reads on or about the 3rd day of March 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christopher M. Armstrong did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True, Your Honor.
Your Honor, state would waive all other violations.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt and sentence to 1 year in the state jail facility.
All right.
That is our agreement, Your Honor.
All right. And has he paid the $600 to the complainant?
I believe he's got a zero balance according to probation's chief. He's paid everything.
All right. So probation, he's paid the restitution amount?
Judge, that is correct.
All right. Awesome. All right. Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court then will grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There should be no contact with Apollonio Albizio, ALBZIO. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. And the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, I did want you to be aware that he's got some days that were not counted in that. 168 days of leave and 7.
He successfully completed that, Judge.
All right. Legally, the court has to give you credit for any time in SATF. So the court will give you credit for successful inpatient treatment. And there should be $1,000 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're gonna have to take care of your drug issues. If you don't, only two things can possibly end up happening. Either you're gonna spend the rest of your life at somebody's prison or in somebody's jail, or either somebody's gonna have to identify your body because the last time you use may be the last time you use. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and counsel, I do believe you. I don't want you to think that I didn't believe you when you said he had paid everything. But sometimes there's some miscommunication on pay everything. Does that mean the fines or does that mean the restitution?
And I wasn't 100% positive what the answer is. I knew he had a zero balance
Yeah.
as far as everything here on probation, but I didn't know if that included the restitution or not.
Okay, all right, thank you. So are you still enjoying married life?
So far, so good.
All
No divorce on the horizon. We
right.
still like each other.
I'm still waiting for your next travel photos.
October with that.
Are you going,
A short one.
are you gonna take her to Japan?
At some point, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We'd
And
love to.
show her the lay of the land.
I figure I'll stay longer than like a week, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's hard to get that much time off, but
How long is that flight?
it's like 13 to 18 hours. That's a lot.
Yeah, I want to get a chance to go there, even if it's just to see the cherry blossoms. But they say you have to hit it at the right time.
So beautiful in the spring, yeah, and sometime in April, yeah.
I don't want to come and it rain very hard.
Plus, it's a lot of fun, a lot of cherry blossom festivals.
Okay, and I heard that when it is hot there, it's hot.
There's a lot of humidity. I mean, it's on the ocean, right?
Okay.
It's bad when it rains, when the rainy season, it comes down sideways so hard. It's like,
Oh.
gotta get down so.
All right, thank you. Anyone else who's ready? And then this is the last one and we're taking our break. All right, Melinda Gonzalez.
Which one?
All right, so these issues have been addressed?
Yes, Your Honor. We are agreeing to do that for alternate amending conditions, Your Honor, to add BIP and no contact with Maria Cristina Gonzalez, or Rodriguez, excuse me.
All right, we've already done no contact with Maria Rodriguez, right? Is that who it is? So that's already been done. So has there been a violation with that or is this somebody new?
Someone else.
So who is it this time?
And
It's the same, that's the same person that they put on there.
So-
Christina Maria Rodriguez is my aunt.
All right, so has she been having contact with this person and she's not supposed to?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the case that she's currently on probation for was a different victim of her father, and that's what the no contact order was in place for. The new number one that state file is supposed to withdraw on is for this new Maria Rodriguez person. That's why I wanted to add the no contact order.
All right, so as a condition of her bond, she had a no contact order with her.
For bond, yes,
Okay.
we're making it part of probation terms.
Okay. What, we're here because I'm assuming the aunt didn't want to go forward or something?
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. Do you want to go to the Bear County Jail for a year?
No,
Then you need to learn how to keep your hands to yourself. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
And if you can't be around family members without putting your hands on somebody, then you shouldn't be around family members. And you're going to start on this BIP class. When can she start with the BIP?
Judge. Today,
All right, you're gonna start with the bib within 10 days, and I'm adding anger management too. Because something's not clicking with
I
it.
took a class of anger management already.
Well, it
I-
didn't
I
help.
could-
I had requested after this incident, I had
Okay.
suggested she take it. If she,
So she's taken it since this has happened?
this was after the
Yes.
incident, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she did the, court had some other
Here.
AV classes the court wanted she to have done those two.
All right, so you're gonna start on the bib. And you had better start doing better with your anger management. I don't know, is there something more intensive than bib? Obviously, she needs major treatment for anger management. Just bib, Miss?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna start bib within 10 days. If you don't start bib within 10 days, a motion to revoke is gonna be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Judge, I have one other request. Upon the presentation of a affidavit from his dad requesting the court change it from no contact to no harmful or injurious. Wanted to see if the court would entertain that.
not until she has
And this is,
done bib
and
classes.
this is the issue. The dad is trying to help her because they have a child and trying to juggle everything. And don't want a situation where she winds up in trouble of him helping either pick up the baby or.
Oh, they need to do that through a third party. She needs to not approach the court requesting that until she has started bib and taken some bib classes. Then the court will consider it at that time.
I have the father here if you'd like to hear from him.
No.
Okay.
Right. So you need to make sure that you start, if you want the court to consider lifting the no contact order, then you need to get enrolled in bib and you need to take some classes under your belt and give the court some sort of sense that you understand what your triggers are and why you're being violent towards other people. You understand?
All right, let's talk about that. This Texas docket brought three very different stories into Judge Ferguson's courtroom, each one circling around probation, violations, and the tough calls that follow when second chances run out. What tied them together was the judge's steady tone, patient when explanations were needed, sharp when excuses ran thin, and always grounded in clear accountability was Audriana Ayala, who had been on community supervision for a family violence case. The state alleged she violated Condition 41 by absconding from a women's sober home tied to Esperanza Court. Ayala pled true, though not without frustration. At one point, she challenged why the prosecutor had to be reminded about missing paperwork, suggesting the case should be thrown out. Judge Ferguson calmly redirected her, explaining that the state was proceeding only on the single violation. Ayala ultimately admitted the violation, waived appeal, and agreed to the proposed sentence: 2 years in prison with credit for time served, along with an affirmative family violence finding and restrictions on contact with minors. Her demeanor showed resignation, but also flashes of irritation at the process. The judge, meanwhile, kept steady and professional, ensuring she understood every step. Then K.R. Armstrong, facing revocation of deferred adjudication on an unauthorized use of a vehicle case. His violation was simple but serious. He skipped a drug test. Armstrong pled true without hesitation, and the state waived other allegations. The agreement was 1 year in state jail, with credit for his time in a treatment program already completed. What stood out here was Judge Ferguson's blunt warning: if Armstrong didn't take care of his drug problem, there were only 2 possible outcomes: spending life behind bars or overdosing. It wasn't moralizing, just a stark reality check, delivered with the kind of plain talk you often see in her courtroom. Armstrong was respectful, cooperative, and accepted the sentence, leaving no drama beyond the judge's pointed caution. Finally, there was Les, whose hearing was less about sentencing and more about conditions. She was already on probation, but kept getting into physical altercations with family members. The state pushed for new requirements: a no-contact order with her Aunt Maria Rodriguez, plus enrollment in a batterer intervention program, and added anger management. Gonzalez tried to argue she'd already taken some classes, but Judge Ferguson was unmoved, pointing out that it didn't help. Her message was clear: Gonzalez needed deeper, more intensive treatment, and until she showed real progress, no contact orders would remain in place. Even when Gonzalez's father tried to step in to ask for less restrictive conditions so he could help with childcare, the judge refused to consider it until she saw proof Gonzalez was making changes. The tone was firm, bordering on exasperated, but grounded in public safety and accountability. The overall courtroom atmosphere of each case, tense frustration from Ayala, quiet resignation from Armstrong, and a defensive posture from Gonzalez. Through it all, Judge Ferguson kept control, sometimes sharp, sometimes patient, but always consistent in reinforcing the same principle. Probation and leniency are privileges, not guarantees. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your